Flavian Aponso is the new batsman for Holland. He's out there to replace Roland Lefebvre, who once again at this tournament has failed at the top of the order. Aponso has a bit more form to recommend him, though. 58th against Pakistan right here on this ground 3 or 4 days ago. End of the over, 3 for 1. Oh, that's edged, and it's going down to the fence for 4 runs. It was a false shot induced on the batsman, but he managed to slip it through the slip cordon, and 4 runs.
Well, I'm not so sure that actually carried, but again it was well bowled, just attacking the left-hander, just outside the off stump there, across and away to him. And so Sultan Zarawani there, the captain at first slip. I think it just bounced in front of him. Come in, and the ball's going to go on and hit the stumps. It can be adjudged out LBW.
Well, that's a cracking shot. The game has just required that. We're in the 12th over.
I'm sure Asanka Gurasinghe would be very happy with this shot. Full of confidence. So far, his first look in the tournament at him, and straight away he's launched into him. A little bit of width outside off stump. Out goes the front foot. He hits through the ball with confidence. And that's the difference between that shot played by Aponso, the one played by Roland Lefebvre. Didn't give it a full flourish and sort of half played it, got caught at cover. Aponso carried on and picked up the boundary.
And more confident runs. Flicks to wicket, that's 4 runs all the way. So Aponso quite enjoying this change of bowling. Saeed Al Safa is one of the Arab nationals in the side. Of course, there's a strong policy in UAE to include young Arabs in the side, so this is a good but steep learning curve for him. Change the commentary box with Richard Hadley. Here's Grant Nesbitt.
Thank you, Tony. Fielding restrictions off now, 15 overs completed. And that's in the air, and it's just over the top. Not a particularly convincing shot from Aponso, but it staggered over the man at mid-off and went down to the fence for 4.
Well, quite clearly, Flavian Aponso is the man that's in control out there and is trying to get runs quickly. Also, for the reason that Cantrell is just struggling out there, so if the ball's going to be in the slot and with a full pitch delivery, that one, he's going to give it a bit of a whack, and that's the right approach. And it just did clear that man at mid-off.
That's a big hit. And over the line it goes. 4 runs. Beautifully played. Got it up very high. I thought for a moment it might finish up a bit like a pitching wedge and stop. But it's over the boundary for 4.
So a bit of the full flourish coming here from Aponso, and very much the right approach. Just had to reach for it a little bit and got under it. I think had he hit it a little bit cleaner, it just might have gone all the way for 6, but it probably bounced about 15 metres inside the boundary rope. It's still a very positive shot, so he's gaining some confidence now, and that innings of his is really developing. He moves to 32 and having a good go at this bowler.
Calling for the short single, and that's well run. So this has been a fruitful over for Holland.
Shot.
Well, the ball races away down fine, and that'll be 4 runs. It was a stifled appeal, but in fact it came off the bat, and we've seen a number of sweep shots in this World Cup competition, and that's yet another one which brings profit.
Couldn't agree with you more, Tony. In fact, that was exactly what I was about to say. I saw more sweep shots yesterday in South Africa versus Pakistan than I've ever seen in my life before. Well, here's another effective one. Gets it very fine, just wide of the wicketkeeper and inside the man, inside the circle.
He's caught him. Well bowled, well caught. It's a nicely flighted delivery outside off stump. We talked about the pressure going back onto Aponso because his partner's scoring slowly. And he was through with that too early. We've seen quite a bit of stroke play which has got through the ball a little too early. Take a look at this, Ian.
Yes, he's done a lot of this, hasn't he, throughout the innings. He struck the ball pretty well, Aponso. On this occasion, he only half hits it, doesn't it? That's the problem. He only gets halfway through the shot. Ball meets bat far too late for his liking. The bottom hand comes very much into play. Lifts it back to the bowler. Well taken to his right by Dukanwala. So Aponso has gone for 45 at 77 for 2.